What's up, guys? Matt Moda here, and what we're going to do in this video, we're going to talk about the Home Run Derby. Depending on when you're watching this video is dropping Sunday night, but you could be watching that on Monday. The home Run Derby is going to be on Monday night. Obviously, an absolutely electric event. We all love home runs. We all love dongs. So in this video, I'm going to give you my favorite plays for the Home Run Derby tonight. So I have two long shot bets for you guys to lock in to actually win the Home Run Derby. And then I have a little bit of a alternate market, whatever you want to call it, for the Home Run Derby that I also really like. You know, we're going to get into everything, but a lot of the top favorites I actually don't really like for the Home Run Derby. So I'm taking a dart throw on two long shots. Would appreciate everybody who's watching this if you could like the video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I was able to correctly predict the Home Run Derby winner last year. I had Teoscar Hernandez to win the Home Run Derby. He did. I'll put a video here so you can fact check that, but that did in fact happen. Hopefully we are able to have similar success for this one, get one of these two guys right, and we're making money. Now, I mentioned I don't love the favorites in this one, and everybody's going to want to talk about three guys who are three of the top favorites. It's Oneil Cruz, it's James Wood, and it's Cal Raleigh. And I get it, you know, Wood and Cruz are left-handed hitters, and the park factors at Braves home stadium is definitely more favorable to lefties. Like the right field is shorter than the left field. So left-handed hitters that pull it don't have to hit the ball as far. But the thing is, especially for Wood, he doesn't have that high of a fly ball rate. And he's got a really, really low pull rate. So like he doesn't really take advantage, or the way that he bats at the plate isn't really going to take advantage of having that short right field porch. His pull rate is 29.2%. That's in the 199th percentile of the entire MLB. It's the lowest of all contestants. And he's got a really low pull air rate as well, which is basically pulling the ball and also putting it in the air. The league average is 16%. His is below 10%. It's really not a great situation for James Wood. I also don't like the fact that both Oneil Cruz and Wood are tall. They're both like 6'7". They have really violent swings. So when they get a hold of a baseball, they crush it. I mean, the home runs that they are able to hit are really, really impressive. But having that long wind-up swing, having like that violent swing, I don't necessarily think that's going to be beneficial for the Home Run Derby, which is kind of like an endurance thing more than anything, right? Home Run Derby is your endurance, how long you can go, keep hitting the ball, and then also like how smooth and how compact your swing is. So for guys like James Wood and Oneil Cruz, who, yes, their exit velocity is very, very impressive, their barrel rate, all that stuff, very impressive. I don't really think that this is the type of event for them. And Oneil Cruz also, I don't really think is suited for this. He also has a pretty low fly ball rate. His pull rate is decent, I'll give him that, but his fly ball rate is pretty low. It's below 40%. So again, people are going to fall in love with the two lefties, and I don't blame them at all. I'm not a huge fan of them personally, especially when you consider the price. They're among the three favorites. The favorite, and who everybody's going to want to bet, is Cal Raleigh. And I actually really don't like Cal Raleigh in this event at all. For starters, no catcher has ever won the Derby. And I do think that matters because, as I mentioned, it's an endurance event. So big guys, catchers, it's just tough for them to consistently be able to get the energy to hit the ball out of the park. And then it's also interesting with him being a switch hitter. You know, only one player has ever attempted to do that in the Home Run Derby before. It was actually last year, Adley Rutschman. He actually was decent. He was not bad in terms of the Home Run Derby. But you do wonder, him hitting from both sides, is that going to complicate things? Is it going to make it harder for him to get into a rhythm? It's just too much of an unknown for me to want to back him. And then he also has pretty short odds. Like, he's awesome. Cal Raleigh is awesome. Don't get me wrong. He leads the MLB in home runs. He's incredible. I don't think he's worth it at the odds, which leads me to my long shot favorite bet number one, which is Brent Rooker. Now, I want to keep in mind here, if Brent Rooker was not plus 1,000 odds, which he is, I would feel a lot differently about him in the Home Run Derby. But I absolutely love the value of Brent Rooker at plus 1,000. You know, this point, I might be putting too much emphasis in it, but for a situation like the Home Run Derby, it's not like we have a ton of data to go off of. But I like the fact that he is a DH. Again, that might seem silly, but he's used to waiting around before hitting. Like, he has to know, he kind of knows what to do to stay warm on the bench and stuff like that, where everybody else, all these other hitters, they go into the field. So they are able to stay warm by going out on the field. you look at his stats, I will admit they're not overly impressive. Like his fly ball rate is a little bit lower than what I would hope for, but I do put a lot of emphasis in the DH thing, as I mentioned. And I like the fact that he's hit more home runs away. So it's not like his home run swing has taken advantage of that short home run hitting park that he plays at Suter Health Park. And he's got a very consistent swing. It's nice, compact, it looks good, it's easily replicatable. And it's something that I do think is going to benefit him in this event. His bat speed is okay. Like his stats admittedly aren't going to wow you. It's the DH thing. It's the look of his swing. And it's the fact that I don't love any of the top guys. So it's kind of like, all right, somebody's got to win. If I don't love the top guys, which of the long shots do I like? Brent Rooker is one of them. Another long shot play that I like, and these are two that I'm playing. I'm only putting 0.1 units on both of them. You're going to want to play these obviously pretty light. It's the Home Run Derby. It's plus 1,000 for a reason. But I also like Byron Buxton. I like him a lot to hit a home run. I'm so used to saying that. To win the Home Run Derby, I think he's got a good price at plus 850. You know, there is a concern with him that he just got hit by a pitch and he missed some time with a hand injury, but he's come back. He's hit for the cycle since he has come back, so I think he's okay. And he's got a lot of really good numbers overall, like top to bottom, the metrics that I was looking at. Byron Buxton checks every single box. Honestly, even more so than Rooker. Like Buxton checks every box more than Rooker. Now we're getting better odds on him, so obviously that stuff is taken into account. And again, I don't know how much this really even matters, but he is from Georgia, and this is being played again at the Atlanta Braves home stadium. I don't know if that's important or not. Maybe he wants to show out in front of his home stadium. Maybe he doesn't, or his home crowd, I should say. Home meaning where he's from, not the team that he plays for. And again, I mentioned a lot of the metrics that I look for, he hits. His barrel rate, above 15%. He checks off that box. His pull rate is above 50%. He checks off that box. His fly ball rate is above 45%. He checks off that box. And his bat speed is in the 90th percentile. So all of his numbers are really, really good. I mean, pull rate above 50% is good. When you pull the ball, generally you don't have to hit it as far. Now, the dimensions at the Atlanta Braves Stadium admittedly are not ideal for a right-handed hitter. So again, that's also why we are getting the plus 850 price. But fly ball rate above 45% is phenomenal. Barrel rate at above 15% is phenomenal. And the bat speed in the 90th percentile is phenomenal as well. So Byron Buxton at plus 850, I think is worth a sprinkle. And then honestly, my favorite play on the board, and obviously is not actually on somebody to win the Home Run Derby. It's O'Neal Cruz to hit the longest home run. That's at plus 185 at FanDuel. That is by far my favorite play on the board. This one is chalk. If you look at the market, he is the favorite to hit the longest home run. Plus 185 is not that bad, and he's the favorite for a reason. His numbers are just fantastic, and I know that I just faded him for the Home Run Derby, which I talked about. I don't think he's going to be able to get a consistent enough swing to just consistently hit home runs, but I absolutely think he's going to be able to hit a holdable one that's just going to get sent to space. He's got the second best barrel rate in the MLB. That's really good. He leads the MLB in average exit velocity, meaning when he makes contact with the baseball, it leaves his bat on average faster than any other batter in the MLB. Now, the reason these numbers are so high, he's got a really high strikeout rate. So if you go over, or let's say you go 1 for 4 at the plate, you strike out 3 times, and the one you hit is barreled 100 plus miles an hour, your barrel rate will be 100%. Your average exit velocity will be 100 miles per hour. So guys that make more contact look worse in the percentages. So I do just kind of want to put that into perspective. His second best barrel rate, and again, leading the MLB in average exit velocity, is a little bit inflated by the fact that he strikes out a lot. It does mean that when he makes contact with the baseball, it gets crushed, and we don't really have to worry about him striking out in this type of event. So it's nothing like that. It's going to matter that he strikes out a lot because nobody's going to be trying to strike him out. And to go even further than that, he's 100th percentile in terms of exit velocity. I mean, number 1. 100th percentile in terms of barrel rate. He's number 2. 100th percentile in terms of hard hit rate as well. It's just like when he makes contact with the baseball, which he doesn't always do, the ball is annihilated. He has the hardest hit of the entire StatCast era, literally of all time. He hit a baseball 122.9 miles per hour off the bat. That was crazy. That ball was sent into the river, Allegheny River of the Pirates home stadium. Incredibly impressive. So yes, I don't think he is going to consistently be able to hit the ball enough to actually win the Derby, which I've said a million times now, so I won't repeat it. But again, when he gets a hold of a baseball, he's going to hit the most impressive home run. I'm very confident that he is going to hit the most impressive singular home run of this event. So at plus 185, even though it's chalky, chalk play, I think it's worth it. And that's all we got for this one. So it's Rooker, it's Byron Buxton to win the home run derby. If one of them does, we're much in the green. And then I also like O'Neal Cruz to hit the longest home run as well. I put a half unit on that one. If you want a second place for longest home run, it's James Wood for very similar logic. I don't think that he's got a good enough swing to win the Derby. I think when he gets a hold of one, it'll be very impressive. I just don't think to the same extent as O'Neal Cruz. So hopefully these come through. Would be very fun if they did. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to get home run picks for the rest of the baseball season. Then football season's upon us. And last year's NFL season was great. Let's hope to continue that. But for this one, I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to bet responsibly and have a good one.